Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking today at a book from Law Society Publishing. It's on the Family Procedure Rules 2010. Now, they've come in May 2011. I appreciate there's been a delay, but this is the first book by Stephen Parker in the legislation series, legislation guides rather, which is what we have with the Law Society. There's some blurb on the back about the book. It's a heavy book. It runs to nearly 600, around about 600 pages. The first 100 pages show the key changes that have taken place, and then explanations of the rules, which I think are very helpful. And you've got paragraph numbering, so you can find things quite quickly. Then after page 100, round about then, we go to Appendix 1, which is the rules themselves, which is the vast bulk of the book. Then you have various practice directions in Appendix 2. There isn't in fact any index that you've got for this at the moment, but I don't think you need that. What you do need is to have this book in your library, and there's a reason. Because if you go back a bit, you remember the civil procedure rules and all the problems we had with those when we merged the white book and the green book into one common set of rules. A massive undertaking. The same sort of thing has happened now with family law, and I welcome it, as most practitioners will, but we need to know how the new system is going to operate, and this is where Parker's book comes in. We've given it the title, Those New Family Rules in Full, with expert commentary on their practical implications, and that's what we're getting from the Law Society, and I thank them for that. So if you're a family law practitioner, as I am, you're no doubt keen to familiarize yourself with the new family procedure rules as they modernize and streamline many aspects of the current procedures. So Parker's eagerly awaited and timely guide for basically the summer of 2011 will certainly make it much easier for us, I think. And these new rules, as Parker points out, borrow extensively from CPR in respect of a number of new powers which are well explained, as I say, in the first 100 pages. It's replacing all those rules governing the practice and procedure in family proceedings, and so FPR 2010 provides for a single set of rules for the courts and codes of procedure, whether there's the High Court, the County Court or the Magistrates' Court, and, quote, supplemented by dedicated practice directions and forms. And I think that again is great help in the minefield of family law. It's a technical area for many, and when I'm trying to explain it to my clients, this sort of book is extremely helpful, because most clients are terrified about what's going on, and they also don't understand a lot of the words we use and the procedures we operate, so it's useful to have this sort of thing. Let me say that taking a practical, plain English approach is in fact what Parker has done, and it's a thorough and thoroughly up-to-date guide which covers all the pertinent areas that we're interested in. There are the two appendices, and as I say, Appendix 1 is the bulk of the book, which is actually the rules, and then you've got in Appendix 2 the practice directions themselves. So for those of you who are in any way involved with family law matters, this book is not merely a mine of information on the subject, it is the definitive and therefore indispensable guide at the moment to this significant change to the family proceedings work we do. Remember, of course, that the new Family Procedure Rules 2010, that's a statutory instrument, were ultimately laid before Parliament on the 17th of December last year, in 2010, and didn't actually come into force until the 6th of April 2011. So if you've not yet acquired Parker's Family Procedure Rules 2010, I think you'll need to rush out and buy it right now. It's your indispensable aid to best practice in family law, and clearly I find it helpful, and I'm sure everybody else does. I suspect we will see this in many courtrooms to go with the new Jordan's Family Law Practice 2011 when that comes out. As I say, the publication date for this has actually preceded the Jordan's Family Law Practice, but I'm sure all of us as practitioners will find the practical help invaluable as the new rules are applied and we get used to them. So can I thank all of those concerned for an excellent publication. I expect to see it probably on the bench when I go to court next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.